Howdy, folks. Hope you're doing staying safe, and happy ho-ho wherever you are around the world. If you don't celebrate Christmas, that's perfectly fine too. And any other holiday you might be having. This is the review of the new German steel Tier 10, the Hoffmann destroyer. It is an Elbing on steroids. It is hilarious. It has 150 millimeter guns. It is a dominant feature in, this is operations. It's dominant feature in co-op. I usually end up finishing position 1, position 2 in co-op, and in randoms, it's a powerful boat. This thing will make cruisers cry, because it can sit at just about any cruiser. It'll also make destroyers cry too, because it can just literally wreck a destroyer with its guns. The one thing I will say is she's a little slow on the shooting, 7.8 seconds, so it's not great. It's like Japanese kind of thing, but it's still a great boat. And is it worth the steal? In my opinion, it is. But I got in a Santa crate. You guys already saw that, so why don't we just dive into it? All right, armor layout. Pretty straightforward. 19 mil, 25 on the side, which is not too bad. Most guns can't penetrate 25 mil, so that's not too bad. And then survivability is decent at almost 26,000. You might want to take survivability if you want more. Here's a shtick. 150 millimeter, 7.8 second reload guns. A little slow. 12.9 with all the bells and whistles for range. I'll get to that in a minute. 13 seconds to turn the turrets. I took grease the gears and everything else because they are slow, very slow. And she'll penetrate 38 millimeters with her HE. So yeah, she's a cruiser nightmare with AP, and she's a destroyer nightmare with AG. 2 sets of torpedoes, 10 tubes you can shoot out to. We got 80 seconds. I'm thinking about actually lowering that down. We'll see. Maximum range is 12 kilometers. They hit it like a truck at 14,000, 66 knots. A little bit slow, but 1.4 detectability. Depth charges. Yeah, this is really starting to frustrate me. I lost a game because of this. Anyway, I want that down to 25 or 30 seconds, please, Wargaming. A8. Now, I'm going to click on this. I don't normally do this, but she does have really good A8, and I'm going to show you some other features she gets in equipment. Maneuverability, 39.4 knots with a speed flag, and leadership is fantastic. And she has a boost, too. 6.4 for detectability with all the captain skills. 3.4 from air. She's actually very hard to detect by the aircraft. And, of course, detectability in smoke is 3.5, which is fantastic. Let's go back. Okay, equipment. Okay, you guys know I always take main armor modifications. I always do. I did this one take engine protection because you're going to get hit. I'm a very aggressive player, so I'm going to get hit. I did take main battery modification, turret traverse speed. You need it. I did take the rudder shift to help out. I want to be able to turn just a little bit better and you can jive. And of course, I take concealment. And I took this one, main gun, extra 16% range. You see how short that is at tier 10? Yeah, this is kind of a neat thing, I think. You're going to need it. Damage control, lasts for 5 seconds, every 38 seconds. Smoke is phenomenal. It lasts, as far as I'm concerned, enough to kill a destroyer. It's got a long cooldown time, which is not the best, but hey, a 3-minute speed boost plus 8%. It's out of the box. That's good. Here's what I said. She's got AAA, so you got that. And, of course, you got German Hydro, which is 6 kilometers for ships. I use this as a little mini radar behind islands. There's my flags. That's what I take. Exterior, I just take the normal camo that comes with it. Wargaming's art department does such a good job. Gunterluntens. Again, here I'm taking the grease to gears because I want my turrets to turn. Preventive maintenance. This is a standard destroyer build, these three. Last stand, and, of course, priority target. I do take Adrenaline Rush. And I too take Dazzle, and you guys know why, for destroyers. And, you know, I think there's a deadly combination with concealment, so that's why I take it. I like it. Some people don't, but I do. And, of course, I take Swift and Silence because I get an extra 8% speed boost on top of this thing, which puts it, like, well into 45 knots. I am considering taking this instead to reload my tubes quicker. And, of course, I got Survivability Expert as well. So, I mean, you could take that if you want for an extra 3,500 bonus or 3,500 to hit points. Your call. Like I said, overall, like, what is she good for? Well, overall, she's got 150 millimeter guns. I don't have, like I said, I don't have the Elbing, but she's an Elbing on steroids. The torpedoes are good. I'm thinking about upping them so they reload quicker. The guns are devastating for a destroyer. When you're on HE, you can just smash just about any destroyer you can think of. You're going down. It's not a gunboat. I'll stress that, up front. It's not a gunboat, but it's good at what it does. If you're a cruiser and you're given a broadside to AP, you're going to hit Citadel pretty much every single time. So, for that point of view, it's good. I think the real weakness of this boat is going to be aircraft. aircraft carriers, and a little bit of submarines. I do not like the 40-second reload for depth charge. That cost me a match one, well, recently, this thing. Other than that, she's good. I think it's fantastic. The Hydro is a mini little underwater radar, so I like it. But let me know if you guys are doing the Steel event. Let me know if you got the ship. Let me know what you think about it. Because at the end of the day, I'm very happy I got it, and I've got 3 out of the 5 so far. So I'm going to try to get the Shimano and the other one, the Asian one. So as always, take care, stay safe. I wish you all the best for the holidays, and well, bye for now.